Hello guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to be making, this video is going to be different than the other ones because I'm going to be making an art tutorial of how to draw in my style. Now, I'm not the best at art tutorials, there are much better ones out there that show you the anatomy and where to place everything, because as you can, some of my arms are blobby, they're if you look really closely, they're not symmetrical. The hands are just I try my best, but they're not that great. And yeah, so I'm just gonna show you how to draw in the anime, kind of like the anime style that I draw in now. My style kind of wanes and moves around. But so yeah, I decided to just compile everything into one video. Just create my very own character. I'll probably do an old OC that I made a long time ago, or just make it on the spot, because I can't really just oh, how to draw the eyes, oh, how to draw hands with full confidence, because I know I'm not going to be able to do that. So I've already started with this circle. That's what you need to do. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, you can fix it on the way, but this is basically what you have to do. Try to draw it lightly, don't just go like that, just lightly draw it around. And then next you'll take a ruler. You like this one? It's my Animal Crossing one. And you're gonna have center it in the middle. You don't have to use a ruler if you don't want to. I sometimes just eyeball it, and that works perfectly fine. So you're gonna have to center it, and I'm not gonna be this needs to be precisely 15.208 centimeters. I'm just going to make a straight line in the middle. So hang on, I'll do that. Let me pause because it's hard to record doing this. Oops. Okay, there you guys. There's just the basic line. Again, draw it lightly. And then you're going to want to do another one. Maybe not exactly in the middle, but kind of about right there. So this is the middle, and then you're going to do the middle of the middle. So basically 1/4, and draw one line across like this. So now these are going to be your guidelines. You can just freehand this. That's how I usually do it. And then I usually fix it while I'm digitally drawing it. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and make another line about right here, not too close and not too far, and I'm going to just mark it right now. It was about right here and about right here. There you go. You guys can go ahead and draw the full line. Now you're going to go from this guideline, go down, kind of at an angle. So I'll show you not straight, but at an angle like this. And where you do this guideline right here, you're gonna make another angle and angle it down to here. So it's whoop, whoop. And now you're going to do the exact same for the other side, so that's symmetrical. Kind of, just like that. I got to go. I'm not gonna be drawing this character on German. This is just for the tutorial. Now, since we're already on the topic of the face, I'll go ahead and just fill in the face. So for the mouth, you can do an open mouth like this, or however you want. Right now, I'm just gonna do a simple smile like that. And then, yep. And when you erase the lines, you can erase the middle, how it's the anime mouth was just kind of like that. Now for the blush, I usually just do that and rub it with my fingers a bit, and that always works. I'm just going to do this for now, and you guys can do the blush however you like. Now you're going to start about right here. You don't want to make it too high, and go down kind of at an angle again. And then about here, you're going to go down another angle. And you can always readjust the nose if you don't like it. And there's your nose. Now for the eyes, you don't want to make them too high. You kind of want to match them. You can make another guideline right here if you want. What I used to do is that I made a guideline where the circle ended right here, and made one kind of lower down than this square circle. And that's where I would make the eyes. You can do that. I usually just freehand it. So how to do the eyes, you're just going to make, oop, that's a bit too high. I'm going to go a bit above, like that. Then you're just going to do 2 points like that. bring it over again. And then this side can be like lower if you want to. And now for the actual eye part. This is just how I draw the eyes. You can do it however you like. You're going to make like, try to stay in between. Don't make it too big or too small. Okay, like that. And you go over here and you just make a little like curve. This is going to be the white and this is going to be the color of the eye. Then you're just going to make like a oval like that. And then add the little highlights. And that's your eye. If you want to add eyelashes, you can do it however you want. Oops, it's not focusing. I just go in like 2 triangles. Sometimes I do 3. No, I mean just 2. And then you're going to do the exact same for the other side. Best recreating it on the other side. I just did it real quickly so I can continue with the art tutorial. But I'm like, I find it like impossible to like draw the exact same thing on both sides. Like, well, for people who just freehand it and do it amazing, where can I like get that level of talent? It's so hard. So it might not always be perfect, but you know, aren't we all? Now time for the eyebrows. If you wanted to make it like neutral, you could do it like that. If you wanted to do it happy, you can do it upwards. I'm gonna make this one neutral, so I'm just gonna do a little curve like that, and then bring it down, and then here's your eyebrow. You can do whatever type of eyebrow style that you want. This is just what I do most of the time. And there, we got some neutral eyebrows. This one's a little bit bushier than that one, but you know what? That's okay. Now for the neck, I just go so for the neck part, you go to this little, where the line is, you go a little bit on this side and a little bit on the other side. You can make it bigger or smaller, and then that's just the neck. Okay, now for the body. This part is like kind of hard. I make a lot of like little, here, I'll show you what I mean. So for the shoulder, I make like a circle, and then I bring it down for the top part of the arm, make another circle for the elbow where the joints are, and make another for the forearm. And this I just draw the hands like just like that. It's not perfect. And then to make it like the arm, I go over it like this. And then this is going to be a shirt, and then I'll just erase the hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4 thumb. And there we have it, an arm. Now for the other side. I kind of rushed making the arm. You should probably take like a bit more time. If you wanted, my arm is just like in the resting pose, like how I usually do it. But if you want to do like a, like it's waving pose, all you have to do is, this is the shoulder. Then it's not going to be like all the way like straight up or straight to the side. It's going to be kind of like angled up, the elbow, and then it's not going to be straight up or straight, but it's going to be like at an angle like that. So you would just draw that. Now for the body, since we're making a girl, she has to, I'm just gonna like that, and then I'm just gonna give her a dress, so you could just and let me fix her up a bit. Kind of like that. And you should probably, actually I should probably make the body a bit bigger. Here, let me, whoops. Okay, just kind of like that. I hope this is helpful to you guys, because this is just like how I draw, and I don't know if it's that helpful. So for the legs, I don't really like go do the joints and that for the legs. I just go, gotta make them long, not too short and stubby. Like about that size. Kind of like that, I guess. I wouldn't do it as fat, but it's kind of hard with the paper moving because one of my hands is holding my phone to record. Now for the shoes, someone once asked me like how I do shoes because they're like having trouble. The shoes, they're like really simple. So what you do is that you go, so she's going to be, her feet are going to be pointed this way, so the back of the heel. What I do is I go straight down, straight across for where she's stepping, and then I make like a curve where the toes are, and that's just how I do the shoes. It won't look that messy, it'll look more like, oops, that's a bit too big, kind of like that. Kind of like just basic shoes. It's not, honestly, not that hard, it's really simple, and yep, that's just how I draw. And for the hair, I mean, you can do the hair however you want. I just make a curve like this, go down, spike, spike, go up, just do that, just do curve, curve, spike, spike, up, that, spike, 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 spike. So, yeah, that's kind of how I draw. This character doesn't look as good like, say, this one that I make in my journal. That's because I was only using one hand to do this, and the paper was moving around a lot. So yeah, I hope this tutorial was at least a little bit helpful for you guys. Hopefully you'll draw better than whatever this is. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!